Hey everyone, I'm going to do a just quick review on the Under Armour clutch fit drive, and because of the clutch fit drive, it kind of gave me a little bit of inspiration to do a little bit of show and tell on some of the Under Armour history and cushions they've had going on. So I picked this guy up. That's a Kemba Walker colorway of the clutch fit drive. This is a really, really nice shoe. A lot of people have been giving it a lot of accolades and high respect, and I know Nightwing gave it the best shoe of the year. And I live here in LA, and I could not find a place to try these on. So I committed. I just picked them up on the internet. I got 11 and a half, and they fit true to size. So if you hear about that, definitely get your size. Shoe is really comfortable. They sit you a little bit high off the ground, but I like that personally. To me, just means there's more foam down there to compress over time, so the shoe lasts me a little bit longer. When you get it in hand, you'll notice it's completely plastic, right? You can call it clutch fit, and maybe it's rubber and plastic, but what it's going to do is probably stretch, and that's what gives you that nice fit. So this is definitely more of a shoe full of technology and whatnot. I'm not saying it's new technology because everyone's been using synthetic for a while now, but this shoe works, and it works well. The shoe's been played in a few times already. It's been stepped on. You can see, I mean, as far as looks goes, it retains its style, retains its look. So far, retaining its shape. The grip is nice. I'm sure I have to break it in some more. But after the few games I had in, I can tell you right now, this is a really good shoe to hoop in. I don't lace it all the way to the top. I found it a little bit, not necessarily saying restricting, but you can definitely ease up on it and get a nice lace fit for yourself. Now the Micro Genie here is nice, okay? But they've had different renditions of it. I know they don't put versions on there that I'm aware of. But when you go from that guy right there, and you go to the Anatomic Spawn, even though, yeah, they're both Micro G, they do not feel the same whatsoever. The amount of Micro G in this guy is not that much. Definitely more of a guard shoe, but I like playing in this shoe. I think for longevity-wise, it's probably going to bottom out on me ultimately in the end. But I do like to play in it. When this guy gets worn, it does show a lot of signs of wear, basically right there on the toe. But that toe box is what makes it so nice because the transition is so fluid, especially when going to a few older shoes. And when it comes to the Micro G and this one, the Brandon Jennings, although I thought this was going to be fire for me because I love this color, I like black and orange, this never really did it. What actually did it was this guy right here, the Blur. This shoe was absolutely the most comfortable Micro G setup I've put on. It's a little bit thinner in the forefoot, but this thing is a dream to run in. It compresses nicely. The transition is perfect. It's a great shoe to hoop in. There's one downfall is that the tread is kind of whack. And I got a few other colorways on this one because the blue looked great, and then this red was great, and it's basically the same bottoms. And I know right now I've seen this over at Dick's Sporting Goods. They're still using this outsole. I do not know why. It works great for the beginning for a minute, but then it attracts so much dirt. As much as you play, you'll be wiping just as much. But when you do wipe, that's great grip. It's squeaky, so you feel like everything's going good. But they attract a lot of dirt. Probably just as much dirt as these guys, because these guys attract a gang of dirt too. And this is my wife's pair, but there's a cool looking shoe, but that thing, you can't play in that thing. I don't know how the hell Dwayne does it. Dwayne Wade does it. What would have been a perfect marriage would have been this outsole underneath this right here, this foam setup. That would have been a perfect marriage for that, but it never happened. As far as fit goes on this, I will probably, maybe it's a loose comparison, but it's definitely comparable to this guy right here. This one works really, really well. Very similar as far as like this padding on the toe. The padding is different. This is more like an older Hyper Dunk. So the fit kind of reminds me of that a little bit. And believe it or not, the worst shoe I've ever played in is this one. And it kind of reminds me of this Fit Upper. This one, I hate the feeling of like plastic because you feel like it bending on your foot, and it just feels stupid. It's pointless, right? You want a food to be like that 1-to-1. These guys would always be like, you'd feel them pop. Strange. And even though this one's super high on the plastic side, this one wouldn't do that. I mean, I don't know, I don't know, they could call this a breakthrough in technology. This just seems like a lame idea. But, whatever, I bought it. But this shoe's really comfortable for me. I like that shoe. And lately I've been hooping in this one here. And all of the heel on this is great. The forefoot, man, it feels just like, it's so stiff. I'm not sure what it's going to take to break this one in. I might have to switch the insole out just to get a little bit more compression on my forefoot. Although I did have a great game in them because the grip is really nice. I know there's probably some subject comments on the way that the grip is on, the way that this is on the grip, but I like it. Overall, man, if you can get the Under Armour, this is the Kemba Walker color. Nice color, looks good on your feet. I pick them up. Definitely pick them up. This is a shoe definitely worth playing in. And probably definitely be around $80 in 2 months or so. And then Stephen Curry's got a new kit coming out. We'll see how that one goes. Probably pick that one up too. I'm not sure. All right. Just a quick review. Thanks.